Reports are emerging that King Charles is growing increasingly frustrated with his brother, Prince Andrew, over allegations of close business ties to a Chinese national suspected of being a spy. According to sources close to the palace, the king's patience with the Duke of York is wearing thin. The alleged dealings between Prince Andrew and the 50-year-old businessman, who has not been named, have raised serious concerns about national security. The individual in question was reportedly appointed as a business advisor by Prince Andrew and was promised access to the highest levels of the royal family. A letter discovered on one of the man's electronic devices from an advisor to the Duke described him as one of Prince Andrew's closest confidants, stating that he sat at the very top of a tree that many people would like to be on. Furthermore, the man was found to be in possession of a briefing document that appeared to describe Prince Andrew as being in a desperate situation and will grab onto anything. These revelations have created further complications for the palace, particularly in light of Prince Andrew's recent public financial challenges. King Charles reportedly cut off Prince Andrew's allowance this summer and instructed him to vacate the Royal Lodge, a massive property on the Windsor estate. However, Prince Andrew has managed to secure the funds to remain in the residence, which he shares with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York. The source of these funds remains unknown. The situation has sparked concerns about the potential implications for the royal family, with one insider stating that it is understood that it looks bad for the entire family, but that is because of one individual. Another source emphasized the complexities of the situation, noting that the palace has behaved the best it possibly can with a difficult relation. Every sanction that can be imposed has been, but you can't divorce or sack your brother from being your brother. There will always be a bond of blood, and all families often have difficult relatives to deal with. Prince Andrew has faced intense scrutiny in recent years, particularly following his 2019 interview with the BBC about his ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. During the interview, Prince Andrew denied any wrongdoing and expressed regret over his association with Epstein. He subsequently stepped back from public duties, a decision that was announced in an official statement. The latest allegations surrounding Prince Andrew's dealings with the suspected Chinese spy are likely to add to the scrutiny he faces. The royal family is set to gather for their annual Christmas celebration in Norfolk later this month, with Prince Andrew, his ex-wife, and their 2 daughters expected to attend. It remains to be seen how the situation will unfold and what implications it may have for the royal family. King Charles, who has stood by his brother for many years, is reportedly growing increasingly frustrated with the situation. One insider noted that he has stood by Andrew for many years, but everyone has their limits. I can't see the king wanting to walk to church with someone who is friends with a Chinese spy. The situation is likely to be a major topic of discussion in the coming weeks, particularly as the royal family prepares for their annual Christmas gathering.